up? Welcome back to my channel. I am back today with a makeup tutorial of the look that I am currently wearing, and today's makeup tutorial has a little bit of a twist. What was that? Twist? I guess that's my way of saying twist. It has a little bit of a twist because I am going to be using all of the products that I received in this month's Boxycharm and products that I have received throughout the months being subscribed to Boxycharm. So everything you see on my face, I think except the concealer and the foundation, is using Boxycharm products, which means products that I have received in my Boxycharm subscription box. I hope that makes sense. As soon as I opened my box, I realized that I have so many products that I have received through Boxycharm that I can do a full face just using Boxycharm related products. So that is what I did for you guys today. I'm gonna have everything linked down below in the description box if you guys are curious about anything. So everything will be linked in the description. So I think that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the video. This is going to be a talk through video, so I am going to stop rambling in the intro and allow you guys to hear me ramble throughout the video. So I hope you enjoy, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we are ready to start. I think I'm gonna make my lights a little bit darker so you can see what I'm doing. I think this is a little bit better. By the way, don't mind my hair. We'll fix it towards the end of the video. I kind of just like to have my hair up and out of my face whenever I do makeup tutorials. Also, my nails are blue. I'm not sure how I feel about them, to be quite honest. That's like super random. I'm sorry. The first thing that I am going to be taking is this thing right here. This is from Project Beauty, and it's Spray, Set, and Go. This is a makeup setting spray. I'm also going to use it as kind of like a prep before I go in with my face products. So I'm just going to very quickly spray this all over. And what is going on? My tube was opened. To give myself a quick spritz of this product all over. Okay, so it definitely sprays on a lot of product. Like, my face is drenched right now. I think that's always a good thing when you are going to work with the skin, because you really want the skin to be nice and moisturized. And what is this planet on the side of my nose? So now that that's taken care of, we can continue on the tutorial. So I am going to start off by priming my eyelids. I am going to be using a concealer. We've never gotten concealer. Actually, I am lying. Let me go get my concealer book. Okay, so we actually got this in one month's Boxycharm. I don't know what month specific this came in, but we did receive it in a Boxycharm. So I am going to actually take this. I have such a mess in front of me, like such a mess. I can't find anything I am looking for. I am going to go in to the color Ginger, which is this color right here. I'm going to take it with my finger, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid, and this is going to be my base for my eyeshadows. I'm going to take the Studio Makeup On The Go palette. We also received this in a Boxycharm one of the months. I'm going to take this middle shade right here, which is a matte creamy kind of vanilla shade, and I'm going to pack this all over the lid just to set that concealer that we just applied. So now that the base is nice and set, I'm going to go in with this palette. Again, we're going to be working off this particular palette, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is a perfect transition shade for up in the crease. I'm going to take it with my Sigma E40 blending brush. So I first go in with back and forth, back and forth, back and forth motion in that crease area. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I really pack it in that inner corner. I move the product around. Once the product is pretty much placed, then I go in, no extra product, and I just do circular motions and I blend upwards. As you can see, I am keeping the color pretty high up in that brow bone. Like, I'm taking it a little bit higher than normal because we are going to be doing kind of like a cut crease, like a semi-cut crease. So you definitely want to take this color a little bit higher than you normally would. I'm going to go in with this color, which is a little little bit darker than this first shade. So I'm going to take this color using a Sigma E35, which is a little bit more tapered. And I am going to focus this color a little bit tighter in that crease. So I am starting first in the outer corner, and then with whatever is left, I am working it towards that inner corner. I also always pick up very little product at first, and then I build up as I go. I'm gonna take that same Sigma E35 and I'm gonna go into this color right here. And as you can see, we are getting darker as we go lower. This color does have a little bit of shimmer, but it's nothing too crazy or too noticeable, so you should be okay. I'm gonna take it with that same brush, like I said. And again, I'm going to start in the outer corner and blend towards that inner corner. So start, and I'm keeping this color even lower than those two other colors. So again, I'm going to take it and blend inwards. Most of the color is being focused in the outer corner. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest brown from the palette, which is this one right here. I'm going to take it with a Sigma E45, and I am going to focus this color here in the outer corners. So I am going to be focusing this color, and you can get super messy here. That's fine, because we are going to clean that up after with the makeup wipe. So don't worry if you get super messy, because we will clean everything up. So I am going to kind of create like a little bit of a cat eye. So I'm keeping it in the lower corner, and I'm going to flick it outwards. And I am going to bring this color a little bit more in. So I'm going to put it like half of my lid is going to be covered with this particular color. I'm going to go back in with the previous blending brush, which is my Sigma E35, and I'm going to blend away. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe, and I am going to wipe off and clean up the outer corner. So as you can see, it's nice and perfect, like if nothing ever happened. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I am going to take a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and my Sigma E20. This is a short shader brush, and I'm going to pack it with concealer. And this is what I am going to use to begin to cut that crease. So I always start here in the outer corner. I kind of just make a stamp, and then I begin to very lightly carve that cut crease. So very, very lightly and slowly begin to carve the cut crease where you want it to be. A good way to cut the crease is to look straight forward and see where your natural eye kind of creases, and then you want to take it just a little bit higher than where your natural eye creases, so that when you're looking straight forward, you can still see that nice cut crease. So I always keep my eye open for this, so that I know exactly where I'm going to cut my crease. And I'm only going to do half of my lid, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Again, I first like to stamp it. I love this brush for cutting the crease because it has that perfect rounded shape. It's just perfect. You can definitely go in and set it with powder, but I'm not going to set mine with powder because I feel like it's going to apply nice and pigmented once the concealer is still wet. So I'm going to go in with what we got in this month's box, which is this gorgeous beauty right here. This is the Electric Eyes palette from Blink Beauty, which looks like this. I have with this shade right here, which is called Rodini. I'm going to take it with my MAC 242. And I am just going to apply this to my inner corner. So apply that to the inner corner. So just like that. I'm going to go in with this one, which is called Sphene. I suck, you guys. I suck. I'm going to get this one and I'm going to place it in the other half of the lid. So right in the center. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. So I am going to place this pretty much all over my lid. Like all over the second half of the lid. Go back in with a little bit more of that first shade and I'm going to connect the two. See how easy that was? These eyeshadows are crazy pigmented. So I'm going to go in with that previous brush one more time and that dark brown shade, and I'm going to re-intensify that outer corner. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this champagne shade right here. I'm gonna clean up my brush, my 242 from MAC, which I should definitely get a new one because I need options here. And I'm going to grab some of that shade and I'm going to put this in the inner corner just a little bit, just to kind of really add to that ombre look. So very, very little. I'm gonna go in again with another makeup wipe because we definitely got a ton of fallout. The shadows are very pigmented, but they do have a little bit of fallout. And I'm going to re-clean everything one more time. I am going to start on the face and then we'll come back to the eyes and finish them off with lashes and things like that. But I am eager to get to my face. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out just a little bit because I feel like right now we're too close and personal. I'm going to start off by priming my skin. I already have my face moisturized and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be taking two primers. I'm going to take the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I always start off with my Mineral Veil Primer and I put that all over my face. And then I go in with my Optical Illusion Primer. I get very little of this. And I honestly just place this on the areas where I have pores and I really push that product in there. First, gonna go in with a concealer. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. I'm not gonna use this palette that came in my box because I don't know, I don't really like it for my face. I like it more for like the eyes. I don't think my skin does very well with it. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in with a Becca one and I'm going to apply this to the areas where I have breakouts that I need a little bit more coverage. I am just going to very, very lightly blend this into my skin. For foundation, I am going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Foundation. This is my favorite foundation ever. So I am going to apply this. I'm gonna take my 10-2 times, I always say times, my 10-2 in collaboration with Boxycharm highlight, liquid highlight. I'm actually gonna put this in the card that came in my this month's Boxycharm. I'm gonna put a little bit of that and I'm going to directly go in with my highlight with my brush. I'm going to dip my brush in there very lightly. Before we go in with concealer, I'm actually going to be filling in my brows with this little beauty right here. This is from Winky Lux and it came in this month's Boxycharm. It is such a gorgeous packaging. Like, I love this packaging. So I'm going to really quickly fill in my brow. Went ahead and I did my concealer off camera because it's the same routine over and over and over again. I am going to go in to my IB Beauty Highlighting and Contour Palette. We did get this in Boxycharm, one of the months. I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to apply this under the eyes to set that concealer in place. I'm going to go in with my finger to make sure that I have no creases. And then I'm going to apply this. Please keep in mind that I am only applying this to my under eyes. I am not taking this right here, so I am really focusing in that under eyes. You don't want to bring it from the cheekbone down because I am going to be applying a liquid illuminator, so you want to make sure that you do not apply any powder to this area right here. So I am just going to look up and apply, and I am using a Morphe E46. So very lightly. Okay, now I'm gonna go in to the Jelly Pong Bong Cosmetics. This is a liquid illuminator. This is an all over glow. I'm gonna put some in the back of my hand. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of the Temptu. This is what we use to mix in our foundation. I'm gonna take a very little beauty blender. I'm gonna wet it with some of that setting spray. I'm gonna pick a little bit up on the back, and I'm going to apply it to the tops of the cheekbones. And then with the other side, I'm gonna blend it in. I'm gonna take this Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. This came in one of the month's Boxycharms. And I'm gonna take this shade right here with my OFRA fan brush, and I'm going to apply this to the areas where we applied that cream highlight. In with my Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo. We got this in this month's Boxycharm. I'm going to take a mixture of both powders, and I'm going to set my face wherever we applied foundation. Wherever you don't want to set your glow, just kind of set around the glow. I'm going to go back in with the IB Beauty Contour Kit. I'm going to take contour number 3 first. I'm going to take very little of it, and I'm going to put this in the outer portions of my face. So I'm going to take this to contour. Taking the middle shade, which is a little bit warmer, I'm going to use this to bronze up my skin a little bit. For blush, I am going to be taking OFRA's blush in Bellini, which has been my go-to blush recently. Let's finish the eyes. I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this shade and this shade with a pencil brush, and I'm gonna smoke that in my lower lashes. And then I'm gonna go into the deep dark brown, and I'm going to use a MAC 212 brush. And I'm going to tight line my lower lashes. I'm going to put that really close to my lower lashes. I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner, and I'm going to line my waterline. I'm going to go in with this frosty white shade from this palette in a pencil brush. I'm going to wet my brush with my fixing spray, and I'm going to put this in the inner corner. I'm going to go in with this shade right here using my Morphe M501. I'm going to apply a little bit to the center of my face just to kind of make my highlight just pop a little bit more. I'm also going to apply a little bit to my chin, up towards that brow, And I'm going to take my pinky and put a little bit on the tip of the nose and kind of blend it up. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. I am using the Blink Mascara Amplified. So I'm going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. Guys, I'm also going to add a little bit of that highlight shade to my brow bone. Completely forgot the brow bone. That was not nice. Okay, so I am going to really quickly pop on some falsies. I am using the House of Lashes in the style Daniela. So I'm going to pop those on and I'll be right back. Okay, so the lashes are on. I'm going to go ahead and take some more of the Project Beauty Spray Set and Go, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. So while that's drying, let's go ahead and move on to lips. In this month's Boxycharm, we got a ColourPop and Hello Kitty Ultra Satin Lip. I got the shade Hello Pretty. So we are just going to pop this on our lips. So that is pretty much it for this part. I'm going to go ahead and finish my hair or do something with it, and then I will be right back to end the video. I went ahead and I pulled my hair just on a low bun. This is the last time you guys are going to see me with my hair this color because I am finally getting it done tomorrow, Saturday. So yeah, that completes the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys loved it, found it helpful. And if you want to go ahead and check out Boxycharm, I will have a link down below to where you can subscribe. This video is not sponsored. Boxycharm does not even know I'm doing this video, so just wanted to give you guys a good deal because I feel like Boxycharm is an amazing subscription box. We did a whole face just with products I have received in the past couple of months. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another tutorial. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!